I'm going to share with you 5 things that you can do to make your garden work for you. Hey, I'm Rama with Creation Landscape Designs, Earthly Landscapes, and I'm going to share with you the 5 things that you can do to make your garden beneficial and work efficiently for you. But before I do that, I make videos about drought-tolerant landscapes, California native landscapes, California-friendly landscapes, zero waste, sustainability, client projects. And if you'd like to get more of that information in your feed, then hit the red subscribe button. I'm also a residential landscape designer, so if you do need landscape design services, feel free to contact me. I'll have a link to my website in the description of the video. So let's get started. The first thing you can do to make your garden work for you is plant for the local wildlife. You want all of those birds and butterflies and hummingbirds to come party in your garden. But the really cool part is when you invite all those birds into your garden, they will eat all of those bugs that you don't want in your garden. The second thing that you can do to make your garden work for you is plant for the different senses. So put plants in your garden that smell nice. Plants in your garden that have different textures, whether it be a different leaf color, whether the leaf itself is shaped differently than something else. Put plants in your garden so that you can have a sensory experience within your garden, which is also really great for little kids or for just the disabled. The third thing that you can do is plant edible plants. Here's the thing when you're putting together edible plants. You don't have to go to the grocery store or the farmer's market to spend money to buy those plants because you're growing it in your own garden, whatever it may be. It can be a dwarf citrus tree, it can be herbs, it can be vegetables. I have some herbs growing in my garden that I know I use regularly, and guess what? I don't have to go to the farmer's market or to the local grocery store to buy them because I can just pick them straight off of my own garden, and it saves me money. The fourth thing that you can do is use your yard clippings as mulch. Let's say, for example, you've trimmed off a bunch of plants, or you've got a deciduous tree that dropped a bunch of leaves. That's compost. Or leave it in the garden, sprinkle it around your garden, and it'll decompose and add mulch. You don't have to toss it into the landfill. And the fifth thing that you can do to make your garden work for you is plan and plant and create spaces to suit your every lifestyle. Think about it. If you know you're going to want an area to entertain, create an area to entertain. Maybe you want a little kind of hidden secret garden area where you and your husband can go sit at night with a glass of wine when the kids are in bed. And it's a little area where you got a table and chair, 2 tables and a chair. It's hidden by a bunch of plants, and it's kind of the secret area where mommy and daddy go to when the kids are asleep, and there's some wine. I mean, there's lots of things you can do within your garden to create different spaces that works for the different lifestyles that you would like to live and do within the garden.